Hello everybody! Today I'm going to teach you how to checkmate with a king and a queen versus just a king. I think this is something that every beginner needs to know. I know some people already know it, a lot of people do, but if you don't, well, you've come to the right place. So let's go ahead and take a look here. You can see we have a queen and a king, we're right in this scenario, versus just his king. And this is an easy win if you know how to do it. So the way I'm going to teach it is very, very simple. We're going to go ahead and pretend that our queen is a knight. And if we move our queen to a square, it can check his king with a knight. So what I mean by that is move our queen up from e1 to e2. We still have a queen, but if this was a knight, it would be a check to his king. That is the best way to think of it. And wherever his king moves, we're going to keep doing knight checks, just like that. And I will say, this method might take a little longer than some other methods out there, but that is okay. As long as it works, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Now, I will say, there might be some times where you're running out of time in a tournament game, and what I would do is once you've mastered this method, start practicing it again and again and get as fast as you can at it. So let's keep going here. Wherever his king moves, we're just going to keep doing knight checks. Keep doing knight checks. Just like this. And eventually, it will get to the point where his king is going to be in the corner of the board. Just like this. It could be any of one of these four corners. I just chose to force him to a8. So it will get to a point where that's the case. And you need to be very careful. I know I said knight checks, but the only time that doesn't apply is here. Because if you give a knight check, it is a stalemate. And you do not want that because that is bound to be triggering. Once you've got it to where there's 3 squares and then over is a king, now you can move your king. And all he's left to do is keep moving back and forth. And then you can either move your king to c6 or c7, it doesn't matter, because the next move is going to be checkmate. And then he moves his king back, and you move your queen to b8, and just like that, it is checkmate. So that is how to checkmate with a king and a queen. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Remember, keep practicing this, so if you ever run out of time, you're able to do it faster and faster. Thank you all for watching. ChessCrushee out.